Thinking about buying or selling a house, the Phoenix market, it seems like it's always changing, right? Inventory is up, sellers are adjusting prices, and buyers have a little bit more negotiating power than they did in years past. So Nate Martinez from RE/MAX Fine Properties is here to break things down in today's market. If you're thinking about buying and selling, he's got some advice for you. So if you are thinking about selling, we'll start with that first. What is your top advice right now? Is it kind of, what market is it, what you're looking at?
Well, it really depends. Every market is different. We have micro markets all over the valley, but for the most part, sellers need to price their house properly. Competition out there, inventory is still pretty high in the valley, and we're experiencing a lot of price reductions over time. But surprisingly, if the house is priced right and it's ready to go on the market, they're selling pretty fast.
How do you make sure that your home is then priced right?
Well, you definitely want to listen to, consultation from a good realtor that's helping you with pricing. A lot of sellers will have a price, or they're looking at a price from maybe 4 years ago that they think they can get for their house. The key is the price, and each market has its own unique set of comparables.
You're talking about micro markets as well. What is that? What are you referring to?
Well, different parts of town, right? I just sold a house in Glendale. We thought the house would sell pretty fast, but we put it on the market one day, it got 4 offers and sold above list price. Where we have other markets where we have houses on the market that might be on the market 2 or 3 months without an offer.
So what if you want to buy a house and you're like, it's time, I want to quit renting and I need to get into a house?
Well, the first thing you need to do is get pre-qualified with the lender, right? That is key. And then you might want to make a list of your must-haves in a house. And then when you start shopping, if you come across a house that has just hit the market, be prepared to jump right in and make an offer. If the house has been on the market a while, you have some opportunity, you have some time, you have some negotiation power probably.
What are you seeing some of the areas that you're seeing the most growth, or people are like, I gotta move here, this is a good spot?
Well, all over the valley for the most part. If you're a younger, first-time type home buyer looking for an economic home, further out is going to get you the deals. Out in Surprise, Waddell, Santan Valley, the further away from the city center, the houses seem to be less expensive. And if it's a new home, the builder is going to have incentives for you to help get down the interest rate.
I've heard that from friends out there that is one of the things that they're getting from these new homes and the builders is really good incentives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the new home builders are under pressure as well because the market has a lot of inventory. So it's not uncommon for a builder to offer a buy down, maybe a 1 or 2% buy down on the interest rate. It probably costs a builder anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. And resale sellers can offer the same thing as well.
You're mentioning some of these communities. It's not what it used to be when you're talking about Surprise or some of these areas. We were talking before we came on. It was just over, I think it is Surprise. Normally it was like a field, and now I go out there, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a Costco out here. So we're talking about some of these communities, but it's not what they were. When we're talking about Buckeye, it's growing a lot.
Right, growth is everywhere, all the way up on the North 303 with TSMC and Amcor.
Yeah.
These are major developments. When you have jobs, the houses follow. When you have houses, the restaurants and stores follow as well. So,
all right, Nate, thank you so much
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Good stuff right there. Stick with us. We have another